brilliant is that? Should we get him back again so we can call him a cunt some more?
Yeah!
Fancy it, you fucking prick. Never playing here again. Now, next.
Please welcome to stage, it's Gemma Goggin! Fucking fantastic, man. Right, start the clock.
Good evening, you fuckers. Hi. Don't worry, you're safe. I'm professional. I'm not going to use it as an opportunity to hit on anyone in the audience. Unless you want me to, Jessie. Do you? 1 blink for yes, Jessie. 75 blinks for no. I think I'm probably a bit old for you. I'm 37. I'm worried I'm turning into my mother, folks. And I like my mother. Don't get me wrong. I do. I just... she's teetotal, and I've always found that deeply irritating. I found half my life wanting to spike her drink just to see what she does, and the other half wanting to spike my own just to get through the night. And she likes rules, my mother, but she often gets them wrong. So the women familiar with those sports pants they make you wear over your actual knickers when you're at school, right? My mother thought they were the regulation pants. So this is true, from the age of 4 till 11, I wore bottle green felt knickers every day. And I'm not sure my vagina is fully recovered. And I was quite a fat child. So I think had anyone actually expressed an interest in looking up my skirt, they would have thought the Incredible Hulk was about to sit on their face. And she's quite, yeah, I know, she's quite traditional. She's quite traditional, my mother. She thinks that children should be children, they shouldn't grow up too soon. So that in effect meant that age 13, when other girls are wearing jeans and Doc Martens and learning how to give their first blowjob, she was dressing me in these flowery dresses with puff sleeves and curling my hair to such an extent that you could not see my face, let alone get a penis anywhere near it. Yeah, I also stopped going to church with her when I was 15, and she said to me, darling, when you turn away from God, you'll realise that you've got a huge hole that needs filling. She also said, whatever you put out, you'll get back tenfold. So, looking back, I don't think she was talking about casual sex on either occasion. So yeah, casual sex days are over for me. Sorry, Jessie, I'm married. And I'm learning to accommodate some of his needs. He likes the missionary position, which is okay, but do I want to look at that face? The face of my loved one, the one, brow dripping with sweat, furrowed in concentration, much like a dog that's trying to scratch an itch. Do I want to look at that face that is his sex face? With me wondering if he's about to come or if he's just having another asthma attack. They're very needy asthmatics. Have you noticed? If you hide their inhaler, they'll do anything. So, yeah. He also quite likes talking dirty, my husband, and I'm a woman of the world, but I'll be honest, I've not a clue what to say back. Because I find that most male sex talk tends to be along the lines of, you're a dirty slut, take it deeper. Which I found in the past doesn't work so well when you say it back. I think my sex talk, much like most women's, is somewhat more directional. Sort of left a bit, up a bit. Could you slow down a bit? Sort of like when you're in a taxi. And the other problem with sex in a long-term relationship is that your mind starts to wander, if I'm honest. And I start thinking about what would be funny during sex. So what I really want to do is at that moment when he's approaching climax and he starts shouting out my name, instead of shouting out his name, I just want to join in and shout my own. So he'd be like, oh, Gemma, Gemma, and I'd be like, oh, Gemma, Gemma, just to freak the fuck out of him. So any couples in tonight, you should really give that a go when you get home. Not with my name, obviously. That could go really wrong. And people say odd things when they come, though, don't they? Right? I mean, I'd never share that. I'd never break that sacred trust, Jessie. I'd never reveal things that people have said at the point of climax, such as yabba dabba doo, or come all over, daddy. Yeah, that was odd. He'd never met my father. Or I see you, baby, shaking that ass. Pretty fucking rude, but it could have been worse. He could have been singing Ring of Fire. I love my husband, but he snores all the fucking time. In the evening, in the morning, when he's awake and I'm trying to talk to him. And the sounds of the snoring are really disconcerting. They're like the groans of a dying old man wanking. Sort of,
There it is, Gemma Goggin, finalist number 1.
Oh, fabulous. Gemma Goggins, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.